Shalom. Want to give all praise to glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash, double honors to all the apostles, great millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and blessings also to you sincere laborers, you brothers on the highways and byways, giving all diligence to make that call and election sure, and also blessings to you sisters out there that are listening, learning, and believing. I'm that fellow laborer, Kanakla, coming at you once again, another lesson, Lord's rules, lessons edifying and exhorting. And just America is shutting down, man. All right, this place is collapsing, and one of the focus points is going to be here. Two articles I got. It says grocery store in California claims out of control shoplifting as Walgreens closes more than a dozen stores over theft. All right, so now as those third world countries, as Donald Trump, he called him when he was in office, the shithole, I believe he said shithole countries or something, third world countries he was talking about. Now America is progressively coming into a third world country. All right, shoplifting, all right, the petty theft, and it's just causing businesses to close down. People don't have money. The homelessness is increasing, and people are alluding to just stealing to the fact that now it's affecting business. We're better off just closing down the business. And I've seen that throughout the years, as in the areas I lived in, the lower income areas where I remember it was a grocery store and a fast food restaurant. I believe it was Popeyes, but long story short, that so much of the stuff was being stole out of the stores that they wasn't making profit. And of course, it's in a neighborhood full of Jake, man. And Jake was just stealing. So it really didn't benefit the company to leave the store open because it was too much theft. So they closed it. So now it's hitting, these major cities that was the glory of America at one point in time. Let's read a little bit of this article. It says a San Francisco grocery store that was once open 24 hours is now limiting its hours due to out of control shoplifting. And I believe the brother in the camp, he recently, like about a week ago, McDonald's will no longer be open 24 hours. And then Walmart's too, that happened during the pandemic, that Walmart stopped being open 24 hours. So you can see this place is just progressively closing down, man. That liberty of things always being open, things easily accessible, it is no longer no more. Now businesses are closing down. This place is crumbling, man. It's closed. It's literally a big business. America, literally a big business that's just closing down. Okay. So this one is out of control shoplifting. The latest example of businesses, so plural, businesses closing or limiting hours due to rampant petty crime in a blue city. Okay. Read a little bit. It says, I think there's a comment. I think a lot of retailers, they've been experiencing increasing property crime and theft from their stores. He said, I think the last 6 months, from what they say, has been sort of the off charts in terms of how bad it's been. It's sad, upsetting, and frustrating. Okay, so they said within the last 6 months, it's been the worst. What's the term? He said off the charts. So, this place is only getting worse, man. People are losing jobs. The economy it's failing. The dollar isn't worth nothing. So, people are alluding to stealing. So what, if they're doing it now and you still have some sort of order, imagine when all hell breaks loose. You think it's off the charts now, man. Just wait on this. America is going to become a third world country overnight. Okay, so let's get this next article here. It says American airline passengers suffer fruitful Halloween weekend with 1,700 flights canceled since Friday amid staffing woes. Okay, because you got a lot of people walking off these jobs, and not only at these airports, but a lot of people walking off these jobs because they're not taking the jab. So that's going to just shut this place down. the more you push these mandates on these businesses and force these businesses to mandate these unrighteous decrees, you're gonna have people walking off. Before I can continue to keep reading, let's just get this real quick. Then we'll go back to the article. This Isaiah 24:10 says, "The city, America, Babylon the Great, that's that city. The city of confusion is broken down. This place is being broken down. Okay, all the morals are gone. The structure of male and female. So even morally, the structure of male and female, the opposite sex, that standard, if you will, for lack of a better term, that has been broken down. Now, you have, I don't know, you can identify under a numerous amount of sexual orientations, if you will. Okay, so the city is broken down. Then once again, the dollar is losing its value. And the scriptures say the love of many shall wax cold. Why? Because the scarcity of resources, and opportunities and stuff like that. This place is being broken down. Okay, the city of confusion is broken down, let alone the supply chain crisis. Okay, it says every house is shut up that no man may come in. Okay, the doors being shut in the streets. Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, businesses closing. It says there's a crying for wine in the streets, and that wine is truth, answers. Okay. It says all joy is darkened. And this was happening. You just saw a poll. I think they said 70 or 80% of people. The polls show that people don't like the way this country is going under the Biden administration. So Biden, his popularity has plummeted by 70 to 80%. Okay, so all joy is darkened. That they're not happy with the direction this country is going, man. It says the mirth of the land is gone, and that's what's happening. The mirth of the land is gone. It says the city is left desolation. The gate is smitten with destruction, because ultimately that's the end all be all for America the Great. Destruction. All right. We can get Isaiah 19 as well. The Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his own vomit. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail or branch or rush may do. So ultimately, that's where they got you, how can I put it, familiar with those stimulus checks. Okay, depending on the government, you don't need a job. Pretty much cause these small businesses to shut down, and just be a good citizen, American citizen, and we'll send you checks every month. And a lot of these Americans got used to that. We'll send you unemployment and checks every month. You don't have to work. Okay, we'll give you an allowance. And they have created this system now that this American society now depends on the government. All right. And we all know what that's going to lead to. We can get that real fast. All right. That's going to lead to this, Revelation 13 and 16. And he called it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save that he have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. You go into the word mark in the Greek, and we break this down all the time. It's charagma, the Greek, but the root word is charax, which means to cut the flesh, to insert. It's something inserted in the flesh, man, to cut the flesh, and that chip is going to be inserted in you, and that's how you're going to receive your allowance, okay, from the government. Your benefits all put on that chip. You're not going to be able to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to use the credits of the system, of this beast system, or the how can I put it, the perks of the system, or any benefit from the system, if you don't have that chip in you. All right. So it says the largest U.S. air carrier cancel an additional. So if the largest U.S. air carrier cancel, what more the smaller you know uh, air carriers? It says additional 841 flights on Sunday, following more than 920 NICS trips the previous 2 days, as weather-related disruptions exacerbated staffing struggles brought on by the COVID-19. Damn, I shouldn't have said that word. Oh well. That's not medical misinformation. I just said the word. But anyways, it says Sunday cancellations equated about to 30% of American Airlines scheduled flights for the day, according to data from tracking service Flightware.com. A further 269 flights were delayed as of around mid-afternoon, following 435 such scheduling breakdowns on Saturday. So breakdowns, weather disruptions, then staffing, as I said, staffing woes, lack of staff, okay, because they don't want to take that jab. All right, so this place, there's that perverse spirit the Lord has mingled in the midst thereof. So, we're at that time, man. The Lord is jacking this place up, okay, that perverse spirit. So this place is being broken down. The city of confusion is being broken down. Babylon the Great, aka America, and we're seeing the downfall of this place, and it's only going to get worse. Okay, this is just the time that we're in. We're in a time of the end of this rulership, all right, the end of this world, so we can enter into the new world. Okay, so Lord's will, this is edifying. Till next time, giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. Say Shalom.